What's good, YouTube? Kanto here, back again once again, and today, people, after a bit of a build-up, we're finally going to take on Misty. But before we do, we need to have a quick party update. And we need to go ahead and tell you why we have Allah in here over Roadrunner. The reason for that is Roadrunner died to a critical hit from Kingler in our grinding montage if you watched it. And he has Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. He actually evolved it, but he's not the only one to evolve it in the grinding. We got a bunch of evolutions, including Cool Whip, who's now a Venusaur, with Vine Whip, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and Tackle. We also have a Toothless that wants to dig for some reason, who's now a Charmeleon, with Ember, Growl, Scratch, and Dig. We also have, hopefully, going to be our MVP throughout this entire thing, Butterball the Butterfree. The same moveset he had last time. He had a option to learn Supersonic, but it's way too unreliable, and I don't want to risk that. Then we have our actual MVP, Herbert, who, if it wasn't for him, we would have lost a lot more, because down there's a bunch of Zapdos and Articunos. Yeah, he was the only one that actually stood a chance of getting away from them, because both Ice and Electric attacks in first gen were special, and with that special bulk, we were able to get away from them. But he has the same moveset he's had since we've got him. I hope he actually learns something new soon. And then he is finally here. Finally! Grayson has evolved into a Gyarados! Sorry about that. But he has Bite now. He also has Splash, so go that. But before that, I actually want to cut to something real quick, because I found something while in the grinding montage. I don't know why it's there and how we got it, but you'll see in just a moment. I'll be right back. Yeah, you may not recognize the city because it's just yellow, but look, we're in Saffron. I don't know how we were able to get here. I didn't use walk through walls or anything. We're just able to go through the path that's up there, and we're in Saffron. So I want to actually do a little bit of looking around until, yeah, we can go this way too. We can still get past him. So what that means is, if I'm correct, we have access to every area in the game except for Cinnabar Island now. And that also means that we can get another Pokemon in here. But we're gonna need a coin case, which I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I know we're not supposed to be here yet, but yeah. I happened to find this while grinding. I was going way too fast, accidentally running here, and we got our way into Saffron. I think that's why they fixed it in Fire Red and Leaf Green, that you need a special water, that way you don't accidentally get it. Because even if you do have items randomized, you're not going to get that unless you have the special water. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what we have for options. We have Abra, Vulpix, Wigglytuff. Then on this side we have Scyther, Pinsir, and Porygon. I want y'all to tell me, out of all of these, who would you want to see me pick up? Personally, if I had to pick any of them up, I would probably go with the Porygon. Simply because, how often do you see Porygon used? Wigglytuff is kinda eh. Pinsir and Scyther don't get better until a lot later because Bug is... For a long time, Bug was an awful typing. Abra, we already have a Psychic type. And Vulpix, we have a Fire type already. But that's up to y'all. If y'all want me to get one of them, then I will. Because we can only get one. Yes, I count static encounters as a separate encounter, but okay, I'm actually going to turn back here because I know there's a lot of trainers coming up here. So, I don't want to really lose right here. And plus, we said that in this episode we were going to be taking on Misty, and I'm not going to be stalling anymore. And that's what we're going to be doing. That's going to be the majority of the episode, if not the full thing. Besides showing you that I kind of broke the game. I don't know if you would consider that breaking the game, but whatever, you know what I mean. So let's just go ahead and switch our party up. Let's switch Cool Whip out front because he's going to be the one that's going to take charge in the battle. And then after this, we'll have 2 badges. Hopefully we can... I just woke up, if you can't tell by the sound of my voice. So, hopefully after we get out of here, we'll have 2 badges. I'm a little afraid of Misty. I know Misty is supposed to be one of the easier gym leaders, but she kind of scares me. I've lost someone to her every time I've got to her. They start out, first guy in here starts with a Horsey. And we're just going to hit him with a Vine Whip. How much is Vine Whip going to do? It's going to not one-shot. It's going to go for the bubble. It's going to do absolutely nothing to us. Our speed did fall, but it doesn't matter because he's only going to go for another bubble, which is going to do nothing again. Last one did 3. This one, with a critical hit, does 6. Doesn't matter. We get a tackle off, and that's a dead Horsey. Cool Whip is going to stay on out against the shoulder. I'm just glad this isn't a cloister. Because if it's a cloister, then we would have had to actually switch on out. Shoulder is down, and the first trainer is out, and we gained a level. Before we take on Misty, we'll make sure we heal up because we're already taking a little bit of a beating, and I don't really care to lose anyone. And plus, in this game, you're forced to fight both of the trainers in here alongside Misty. I don't know why they make you do it, but you have to. So they have Goldeen, and we're just going to go ahead and Vine Whip them. I know we're a little bit over leveled for the trainers, but we're not over leveled for Misty. I went ahead and went to... Okay! Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. That was scary. But after we get out of this battle, I'm going to pause and then I'm going to go heal up because I don't want to lose Cool Whip after that battle. So I'll be right back in just a moment. We went ahead and healed up, and now we're back for the battle that I fear. Let's see how we do. It's going to be Misty versus Kanto. And I have a bit of a strategy, but I don't know how well it's going to work. But Staryu is going to be the easy one, I think. If we can take out Staryu easily, then I think we may have this. It's going to outspeed, unfortunately. But we're going to go straight for the Vine Whip, and that's going to do a clean 90%. Next one should be able to easily kill him. And of course it does, but now here comes the actual challenge. The Starmie. I fear this thing. But I have a strategy. Butterball. Butterball is our strategy for this. We're gonna go for the sleep powder. Hopefully we hit. It's gonna outspeed, unfortunately. And we hit the sleep powder. There we go, there we go. I'm actually gonna switch on out back to Cool Whip, get up some seeds, and hopefully stall him out. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. There we go, stay asleep. Let's go for a leech seed. And he wakes up. Oh, crap. Because he's a psychic type, let's go ahead and head out to our psychic type. We can also put him right back to sleep with the hypnosis on Herbert. Well, the hypnosis from Herbert. He just goes for a tackle. Does he not have any psychic moves? If he doesn't have any psychic moves, I'm fine with that. Let's just go for the hypnosis. He goes for the bubble beam. We should be able to eat that up, right? Not as well as I wanted us to, but we do get some seeds back. We hit him with the hypnosis, so even though we don't outspeed him and we can't break the system like it's already been, we can just keep on going for the pound on Starmie. Is Starmie really that physically bulky? Let's find out. And kind of. Let's just go back out to Cool Whip and go for a Vine Whip. Just stay asleep, Starmie. That's all I ask. Stays asleep. That's good. We're gonna get some seeds off of him. And then we can go for a Vine Whip. Stay asleep. First for the Extavent. Okay. Don't know what that's all about, but it's whatever. You want to go for an Extavent? That's fine. No one's stopping you. And we've actually taken out the Starmie. Stays asleep on the final turn. We get the Vine Whip off, and Starmie is down. Perhaps one of the hardest gyms for me is now down. Pause. Like I said, we actually took down the Starmie, and now we have our second of 8 badges. Sorry, I'm trying to clear my throat. She's just telling us we got the Cascade badge, but what does she actually give us? I don't understand how badges make certain Pokemon obey. Like, I've never really understood the thing about that. Like, what, does a Pokemon not obey and then you just flash them your badge? I don't understand. But we did get Team 11. Let's see what Team 11 actually is in this game. Team 11 is going to be Bubble Beam. Still Bubble Beam. Okay. We can give it to Grayson. Get some stab on him. Should we do that? Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and teach Grayson Bubble Beam. And now let's head on to Surge's gym. We're definitely not going to be taking on Surge today, but we can maybe get 2 more encounters, depending on how long this has actually been running. I don't know yet. I can pause and look in just a moment, but until then, let's just get to not Vermilion City, but what is Surge's city called? I really don't know. What is Surge's city called? I don't know. I'm gonna look stupid because probably after recording this, I'm gonna remember. But onto a bit of a funny story, or at least funny to me because I felt like an idiot. I was watching Lumio Station's Prison podcast, the most recent one, where they introduced Shino. with his Poke TV. Very good series, even though it's only been one episode, by the way. Go check it out. And I was in the live stream whenever they were making it. Actually, I wonder, can we go up this way? And as you may know, they're doing a Team Alpha versus Team Omega. Team Omega, Ruby and Sapphire versus Taglock. Randomized Taglock, actually. And I believe Team Omega has Game Boy Luke on their side. And I ended up saying something along the lines of, you may have a Game Boy, but you can't play Ruby and Sapphire on it. And everyone started busting out laughing, which, being a huge fan of who I thought to be J-YouTube Gamer, makes me look very stupid, I know. I ended up tweeting out on my Twitter about it, and, well, I got Jay to reply. Yeah, that wasn't him. I felt very stupid. I woke up to that in my Twitter feed, and yeah. But that's why you make sure you know what you're talking about before you post things on Twitter, people. I'm not going to delete the tweet because Jay actually replied, and even though it's not that big of a deal to me, okay, it is, but I'm going to act like it isn't because, well, yeah. The reason I'm going to act like it isn't is because, well, you're not supposed to act like a fanboy on the internet. And while I'm not necessarily a fanboy, who I thought to be J-YouTube Gamer, I'm actually a decent big fan of. Not as big as some, but I got into him because of Lumio Station, which BT Dubs is going to be having a tournament next Saturday. So if you want to actually come out and possibly see me compete, then cool. If you're watching this past the next Saturday, then, well, you kind of missed it, unless you were there. But this girl's going to lead off with a Pidgey. We have Cool About, that's not a good matchup. Let's switch on out. Let's go to Toothless, who we can just use Ember. We can use Ember on this Pidgey, and we should be good. I don't like Toothless back sprite. I don't like Toothless's back sprite. It looks like a pear with a horn coming out of it. It's like an... or... I don't know. They have some really weird back sprites in first gen. Okay, so because our accuracy fell, I know we're not going to be able to hit anything, so let's just go out to Grayson, who actually does have a good back sprite in my opinion. Critical hit does nothing to Gyarados. Let's just go, well, let's switch Bubble Beam out front. It's going to go for another quick attack, and then we can go for a Bubble Beam. We miss, somehow. I thought Bubble Beam had a 100% accuracy. But whatever, we hit him with a critical hit one next turn, and he's dead. Everyone's getting a bit of experience. They're going to send out another Pidgey. Let's just stay in. We can go for another Bubble Beam. Yeah, Grayson, you're not going to be used in the next gym at all. You're far too weak to electric for us to keep you in. And they're going to have their final Pidgey. And Pidgey is down and out. We can get 2 encounters today. I don't know if we will after we get in for... Not for Vermilion City. You know what? We can probably actually find out what the city's called as soon as we beat this guy, because this is bothering me. Seriously, what is the city called? I know Vermilion... Can you stop having flying types? I have Cool About front. I don't appreciate this. Just go back out to Grayson. Because he's going to go for the peck. It's not really going to matter. It shouldn't do too much. No, he goes for the Leer. We can go for the Bubble Beam. And Spearow is down with a critical hit. I don't know if the crit mattered or not, but either way, Cool Whip has grown to level 22. And they are about to send out Eradicate, which thing is way too bulky. Not bulky, but way too powerful. And he seems to just attract crits. So let's just go for the confusion. See how much that actually does on Eradicate. Does over half. Should kill. Doesn't go for the quick attack, so we outspeed. And it's dead Eradicate. Eradicate is down. And now we're about to be in that anonymous city that I don't know what it's called. Seriously, what is this city called? Really, what is this place called? Anyone got any idea what the city's called? I know Lieutenant Surge is the gym leader and all, but besides that, I know... Oh, it is remote. Viridian City. Viridian City is the one I was thinking of. I know y'all were probably yelling at me, but you kind of deserved it. So, I realized that I accidentally still have that infinite money cheat on. I'm going to turn that off. I'll be right back.
Just like Randy Orton.
And we're back. I had to fix a couple things because I realized the infinite money thing was broken. So I just went ahead and bought a lot of things, tossed them. That way we got down to as little money as we actually could. Hopefully that makes up for everything. But we still have 15 Pokeballs. We still have an opportunity to get plenty of money. So this isn't going to ruin it all, I hope. I really do hope that. But our encounter in Diglett's Cave is going to be a Magnemite. Okay, I can work with the Magnemite. Let's go for the Vine Whip. See how much this is going to do. That's going to do over half with a crit. I trust him not to get a crit. Don't get a crit, Cool Whip. Stay away from the crit. Stay away from the... There we go. Magnemite is in the perfect catching range. And let's go ahead and toss a Pokeball at him. See how well this does. And the Magnemite is caught. I have a go-to name for Magnemite. Actually, for the entire Magnemite line. That may not be super original, but... Actually, you know what? We'll save that one for a different Magnemite. We're gonna name... There you go. We're gonna name this one Duracell. Duracell. However you pronounce that. Whatever. And then we have one more encounter, and then we're gonna end off the episode. It's been a decent episode. We kind of showed how I broke things. We got our badge, and now we are going to get us a final encounter with... I'm trying to avoid him. I want to save them for later. And our final encounter is a Seeking. Not who I expected. I don't know who I really expected though, but that's fine. Let's go for a tackle. It's not going to do too much. It's going to go for a tail whip. That's not... Keep on going for tail whips all you want. That's fine. Okay. We're going to switch out of that Peck. And we're going to go to Herbert. Somehow that got paused. Sorry. I don't know how that happened, but I must have accidentally pushed the pause button. That's going to get him down to the red. It's going to go for Supersonic. It's going to miss. And now we can start throwing Pokeballs at him. We're going to get him. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Seeking is ours. the Golding, I know he's called Sea King, but the Golding and Sea King line always seem kind of feminine to me, so I have a name. It is the male's job to make a nest by carving out boulders in a stream using the horn on its head. Cool. But we're gonna name this thing Ursula. Is that a U? That does not look like a U. Oh, it's because of the G. I was confused for a second there. And then after we get Ursula, we're going to head back to Beaumont Center and we're going to end off the episode. So, if you enjoyed the content and you want to come back and watch some more, or if you decided to click on my name because of my stupid tweet, I swear that was not on purpose. I honestly did think that was JU2Gamer. And you enjoyed the content, stick around, smash the hell out of that like button, and we'll see you. Or should we hurry up? You're making this timing awful. And Jesus Christ, Nurse Joy, you just ruined the whole thing. Might as well go get the bike voucher. Just gonna talk to a guy talking about having sex with a ponytail. Weird people. I'm actually gonna end here. And we're gonna have the bike voucher in the next episode, and hopefully the bike. So, as I said before, Nurse Joy ruined it all. I've been talking. God damn it! Can I speak? I've been Crotavio. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, subscribe. And if you got hair way of Jay because of my stupid tweet, which was not on purpose, I swear it wasn't, then welcome. If you got here because of whatever other reasons, welcome. But I've been Crotavio. You've been watching. Peace.